Hi, Picky. Yeah, hi, Play. I am currently just letting ads get out the way. Because they're about to happen. Just so I can get them out of the way. But yeah, I'm doing good. Hope you're doing well. If ad jail is real, let me know. And it. So, um, we'll talk after the break. And if it is a lie, we can continue to talk. So let me boop. Oh, notification. Cool. Post. And T. Okay, Blue, thanks for the luck. But, like, yeah, you're on the list of people who shouldn't be here. What do people do with, like, this whole... You know, I'm gonna go to the middle of a thing screen. Ah, one pizza. Part of me is assuming that Agile is a lie. Biggie, is Agile a lie? You're supposed to be in Agile. Hi, Kellen, welcome in. Hopefully, you're also not strapped in Agile. I'm gonna be doing D&D prep today. Yay, Dad fails a lie! Let's go! The ads aren't real. Now, I pray that this isn't gonna dox me. As you can tell, I don't have much done. Well, I do have a bunch. Okay, great, thank you. Studio. Very cool. Hey, Studio's back. It's just mostly over here, which is a sneak peek into the land of Roll20. Because a lot of that YouTube Studios hated me as of late. I do not know why it keeps on freezing. Okay, here's our start map. We have, in fact, this map here, which is setting map a bit, and this goober here represents the party. These are just the default tokens you get on Roll20. But there's a couple of the encounters have already been made. You know, we have this one, which is essentially how I start teaching every single group. Hold on, let me try and make Studio not throw a fit. Okay, Studio, why are you throwing a fit? Okay, I am upset at basically this, how this is going. Well, that's weird. Oh god, why is that causing this many problems? Interesting. Now if I do this, and then hit this, it's happy again. Work issues? That's not great. See, also part of the reason to do this is to figure out whatchamacallit, the kinks of streaming from a browser and this and that lot. Because I'd rather figure this out now than on the big day when, like, there's a collab and other people. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, because this is presumably how we're going to do it on the day for stuff. I did try using the inbuilt camera, which I'm not going to get up now because it'll probably accidentally do a face reveal and I don't want to do that. I tried, yeah, but it's really small. It's a small box, ends up just being a small box in the corner. So that wouldn't have worked because you can virtual camera it, which is a bit of a shame, but it'd be like that sometimes, right? Because I thought I was a genius idea, because then we wouldn't have to go back to Fugi Land, but we're going to have to go back onto Fugi Land, which is what it is. The way I teach any new party how to play D&D is a zombie walks into a bar, roll initiative. It's tradition, these are the inbuilt ones, the different tokens from the ones I usually use, actually, because of that. Which is honestly quite neat. Anyway. And then I've got like a couple more random encounters. I have... Yes, yeah, this is the last minute prep because I'm behind the screen and it's tomorrow at a time depending. I should probably put that in the Discord server. I should probably make a alert command. I have a foresty road, couple of encounter ideas here. These both work balanced wise theoretically. CR is not a good guide, but it is a rough guide, and it's been over a year since I've run probably. So. And also, wargs and goblins have a really cool synergy where wargs, if they attack someone, the next attack against that person has advantage, and goblins do extra damage if they have advantage. These are just direwolves for the sake of having a stat block to throw at people. So the essential concept is they are in a nice new refurbished tavern called Good Night's Rest. I cannot resist a pun, you know me. Which originally refurbished because trade from further up in this Lord's Domain has sparked because there's mining now, because there's increased demand for iron from Renfrey, who are importing iron down the River Linden, which is this river, because that way they don't have to worry about the iron supply getting cut off by Greylaw, who are in charge and are a bit worried that they're doing stuff they shouldn't be doing. But this place hasn't prospected any ore, but so it's legitimately just like the tavern and like other commercial services that have gotten bigger because more people upstream have more money in business and yada yada yada. I've not got like any economics qualifications, but like good enough. Am I centered? I'm going to move the screen slightly because it feels like it should be slightly further. Although when I redo it, that's going to reset. Whatever. This is going to cause everything to break again. It didn't. I am blessed. Let's go. Smash the shtick. But it's near to this horrible, horrible swamp province. Not a good place to be. That's filled with undead and horrid stuff. So there's some border village that's just been destroyed. So by the time, but it's night, so no one saw smoke and stuff. Okay, thanks for popping by, Piggy. Have a good night. This is partially me just testing stuff anyway. So missing quack yaps and that sort of thing. I feel like I'm probably a bit loud, actually. I should probably be slightly quieter. Yeah, I've made myself slightly quieter. There's here, what I haven't done. Presumably there's two options for what happens. They either go out in the night to try and... Because I'll probably get the information about what's going on over there. You probably heard that because I'm not on streamer mode for some reason. Why am I not on streamer mode? Remote on. Let's go. What's going on there? No, they're playing poker without me. Boo. My brother's bugging. I don't suppose anyone in chat by memory knows what Fire Emblem Fire Emblem Fates Wyvern speed growth is, because I don't. I'll go in. These two will be like drunk out their minds as common stat block. I am going to barkeep, who is a war veteran. Use technically a bandit stat block just so he's a something. I need to write NPCs and name them. Naming's always a chore. So if they go into night and get ambushed on the way because like they're traveling at night in semi-foresty fantasy setting, which would likely be one of these two. And honest, or they get to here the next day, and then they can get to here and discover everything at night. Or they go the next day here, and then honestly, these goblins and wargs are probably on the wrong map. There's no cut, so I can probably copy and then paste. Cool. Yes, that works. So depending on when they go, obviously if it's a bit too ruined to be freshly destroyed, but it is like that. I want to think of something more interesting I can do with a poltergeist, because a poltergeist sounds really cool, and it flings stuff around. But I'm not sure what environmental hazards I can use here so much, unless I can think of, without making this overly complicated, or just a cheese grater. And obviously the poltergeist will need, friends. It can't just carry this entire thing alone. No. And the reason I'm definitely showing what stat blocks I'm looking at is because I'm totally legitimately getting them up on my screen. Because I don't want to just be a poltergeist, because that's kind of pointless. So what's it do again? Object Slam and Telekinetic Thrust. It launches something at you. And Strength Save. And then you go, whee! I mean, it's probably just beef it out with skeletons, right? And zombies. But okay, I have some amount of ideas, right? If I had like a bunch of crates and that sort of thing, it can slam people into or through those. They can launch into one of these areas, like one of the houses, and sort of block them off by tossing things at people, right? And then if I have it so that, what's it called? there are like skeletons and stuff hiding in the barrels, then it could launch a barrel at someone, or launch someone into a barrel. It smashes open to the skeleton or zombie inside, and they can still join the combat. Well, at least some of them will have them inside. And like, honestly, I could probably just roll for it. I don't know, I do. What's the thing I normally get? Yeah. Ah. Bye, Slowpoke. What? Oh, why did... That is not what I wanted. Hmm. Hmm. That's pretty good. Put it back. Oh, hi, Dax. Hi Dex, thank you for the raid. Hi. Yep. Well, I guess this isn't a dungeon, this is a thingamajig. But hi, I'm Quack. I am a duck VTuber. I sometimes play games. I'm currently not playing a game for once. Yeah, thanks for the raid. That, you know, if people need to eat, sleep, do chores, etc., you know, feel free, you don't have to stay, but, you know, I'd like it if you did. But, you know, chills are cooling. I'm sure you have unwashed dishes. What? This is basically a test stream. I know. Actually, let me do the important things I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I'm prepping for tomorrow because tomorrow I am playing D&D with Wes, Leosa, Lou, Amina. Yep. Sorry, my brain's frazzled. Raid's always frazzled my brain. But thank you for raiding. I said the Dex up as well. Hi, I'm Quack. I play games sometimes. I'm currently technically not playing a game. I'm doing prep for tomorrow. Raiders. Oh, but you know. Agumi. I can't finish a raid message before getting another raid, which I can't complain about. Thank you. Give me. He said he's out there as well. As I was saying, I play games sometimes. I'm a duck VTuber, obviously. Look, I have a duck on my head. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Bye, Gumi. Have a good one. I play games sometimes. I'm currently not. Yeah. If you have chores you need to do, like there's dishes you need to wash, feel free to do it. Well, you know, eat, drink, sleep. Owie. Why would you do that, my love? That's just mean. There was like anything near for to go. This normally I stream games, but I need to do some prep for tomorrow, and I wanted to test some stuff out. So this is gonna be. I'm normally pretty scuff. This is extra scuff. Yeah. Is there any more thoughts in my brain? Usually there isn't. Nope, no more thoughts. Okay, what is I doing? Thank you so much, all for the raids. Feels wildly unprepared for this, considering I am legitimate. Yeah. This might be my max, like my most ever, and it's me trying to figure stuff out. Ah. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. God, every time I tell myself I'm gonna write a script and then I don't. Right? Boop is a great. Doesn't make much sense to put it. As in, I'm just sort of testing how streaming the browser and the D&D interface works, largely. To make sure that I kind of know what I'm doing for tomorrow, because that's the actual big one. Feel free to come back. Yes, I am now checking the times of when stuff starts. Amina, probably not, no. Hi, Amina. I probably should have put down the stream title. Amina, you see nothing. Feel free to tab, I guess. Yeah, that's, I mean, Blue was here early as well. I really should have put it in the title. I don't have to worry about Wes and Leo, so they should be long asleep. Yeah, I mean, feel free to come back tomorrow for the thing. That was supposed to be a +1. That's when it's happening. Convert to your time zones at your own peril. If you're curious, it is probably going to be over here. It's probably going to be on other places as well. I know Leos isn't streaming because, well, it's going to be an 18+ event, unlike this prep stream. I should probably put that in my Discord, ! Discord. But it's giving me some run. Yeah. I swear I normally have more than I do what I'm doing. I don't, but I like to pretend I do. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get some better assets for tomorrow because I don't like these. Particularly, these are just the free and built ones. I have an asset pack. I am gonna mess around with that later, but like whatever. I can do that on tomorrow. I have plenty of time. Tomorrow is so far away, people. Definitely, and also that would fit the style of this one more because this. Or I can just do it now. I'm sure I can do it now. It's fine. I just need to do that and then this and Control C and boop. And boop. 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 Boop-a-titch. Well, you can only see the thing. I am currently editing an image to get rid of the background. In case you're curious. Boop. Wee. Okay. A. Control C. Can I just pay something in? Nope. But did not go how I hoped it would. Okay, file. Save. Yeah, hi Oni. Thank you for the bits. Welcome in. Completely unnecessary, but I appreciate it. Okay, the thing didn't work. Bam. Monies. Ugh. Oh yeah, background music. I definitely should have thought of that. Sure, background music. That sounds like a correct thing rather than just listening to me panic in silence. I'm at the top of my game, people. It's gonna have to be the typical like royalty-free music I tend to grab. What on earth is this? That was not what I clicked on. Thank you very much. Now, okay, you exist. Wonderful. Cool. Oh god, how am I gonna do music yeah, I didn't really think about music tomorrow. There we go. We can have this to calm me down, mostly. It's also because I know this one actually works, and I don't get copyright struck for it. Like, I know you can do the whole split pod audio thing, but, it's not great. Because I like the VODs having the audio. Yoki. Boop. There we go. Okay, you can be saved. I'll get rid of you. I can do this. Can I just drag? This good? Hopefully so. Hey, there we go, the thing is here. Oh, there's a Roselia. And it's an event spawn. There we go, this looks like more in line with the sort of thing I want. It is. Okay, so that's going to be annoying. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. 5. Okay, they're not perfectly done, but I'm in fact going to slap just a few crates around. And some of them are going to have skeletons or zombies in them, because I think that's funny, mostly. Probably skeletons. Oh yeah, there's a little Roselia over there for you. Look at her dancing to the music. Look at them go. Isn't that great? This also is not going to need that. Boop. Yeah, look at the little Roselia boogie. If there are people showing up here, there should probably be loot and some amount of stuff, which means I should probably go back into extracting a couple assets in the legitimately dumbest way you've ever seen. Goodbye, Roselia. You'll be missed. Oh, that one looks... Actually, no, that's like a table or something. If I think that was a table as well, and not actually a barrel. But, good enough. I should have grabbed a different asset thingamajig. Oh well. Yeah, no, that was a much better thing I could have done for that. Oh well. I'm currently using a bunch of assets from 2-Minute Tabletop. Okay, bye Oni. Thanks for popping by, thanks for the bits. Yeah, fair enough. I appreciate you. Thank you, I appreciate it. Teehee. I am. I am. I will simply fly away. I have wings. Wait, do you have wings? You're a demon. You could probably have wings. I'll have to consider this further. Oh, that one doesn't work properly. You master zip, what does that mean? What's the master zip contain? This sounds fascinating. Yeah. It's already locked in someone else's basement. I don't know how that works. I don't know how VTuber families work. It confused me. I really know nothing about this subgenre. Well, this genre I've ended myself up in. Boop. Open folder. Roll 20? Don't mind if I do. That's exactly like what I want. I think I want to extract this. You know, I will be a reasonable human being and share the link to what I am using at the moment, because that just feels like a reasonable... This probably should be on just chatting, because I'm not really writing anything yet. Ominous So that will send you to the land of where I'm getting these assets, because they look nice and they're free, so I can't complain. And there's premium assets you can buy, right? I'm not sure why I ask that, like it's a question. Like, I'm using them. Of course there's free premium asset. I mean, well, these are free. And there are premium assets, because I know that, because well, I'm not using the premium assets, but I am using the assets. I don't know if it counts like the tip as like uploads into the library, or if they just like, okay, they do. Noted. I don't actually think the poltergeist needs things for it to... Yeah, okay, the poltergeist doesn't actually need to slam things at you. But presumably it can. Yeah, let's give us a rotate. Cheeky, cheeky. Nope. Doesn't make much sense for there to be wooden furniture left over a bunch of fire. No, it really doesn't, but I'm not going to think about it too hard. You don't know, because these aren't... I'm going to be honest, I always prep more than I actually need. Like... I mean, that's part of the fun, isn't it? I think like a good guideline for what to do is like as much time as you're planning on running, you should spend prepping. But also because this is both for content as well as online, it's more work. Because like in person, I will just doodle out some terrible looking battle maps. And I mean terrible, I can't draw to save my life. Just basic geometric shapes, and just I would just tell the players what they are. Also because that saves me printer ink, and because ink is expensive, like it's famously expensive. Because I'm using a VTT, I felt that, and its content, and these people are, 2 other people are, well, like 3 other people are artists. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of scribbled maps in my time, and it's, you're never going to be able to prep for everything, right? Players, they find a way. And, like, you can generate encounters and all. Like, some people can go into the game with, like, 0, but also it's been so long since I've last played. I want to do a decent amount of prep. Because otherwise it's kind of an insult to everyone, because it's a lot of effort to organize and get people, and, like, people are staying up for it, etc, etc. So, you know, I want to do as well as I can, considering it's been a bit. I'm thinking of making a more dungeony map, because, I mean, it's probably going to be like a 3-hour session, I imagine, because people need to go places, and people have been new, so I don't know how much I actually need to do, but, yeah, in starting encounter area, I need to write up some NPCs, names, I've got some ideas, like the general stuff you'd need, right? Yeah. No, got on. Slightly spinning the guts up. But, like, we've got, like, very terribly scripted. You know, I need to write this thing. But where's, like, the notes that are on my personal Gmail? Which I'm not gonna get up because that's just my full government name. Boop. I can't do, like, actually good written stuff on a fly, and I can hardly do it with prep. We're not calling someone Quackerissus Jones. Where is the Usman document? That's Mountain Keep. That's Minigame Farvanese, Prismatic. It has to be opened more recently. It's the most recent thing. I just completely missed it. Oh, yeah, that's definitely my full government name. I mean, that stuff's all behind the curtain. I don't know how you separate immersion breaks and not, and talk about yourself versus character/persona. I don't know what I'm doing. You're actually just going to watch me not be able to spell a single word correctly in real time, and I'm going to be embarrassed. It's Renfrey and Winborn. 1111 1111 1121. The 2's what gets you. Great stability. Only add to the chaos. Yep, 100%. That's definitely the format a social security number takes. Oh, God. I can't remember. Lyndon. Only known to him. Has not been seen. That I can't spell this word ever. C-I-N-S. No, that's science. Boop, undo. That's very much incorrectly spelled. There's just no C there. Why would there be a C there? I'm an idiot. The Bell. The Bell. City of this is a horrible word. Of Rib Pass. Yes, that's the name. God, names is worst. There's a whole story behind that. I can get into it if people want, but it used to be called Heroes Pass. Offenfrib did a very important thing, died, and now it's Offenfrib's Pass in his honor. And terrible things happened to her. Very recently as well, because timelines. Oh, it's a Flabubu. Surprisingly not a grass type. It should be a grass type, it's not. Yes. I can't think of how I want to phrase this. Yes, it's a terrible pun, and yes, I love it. Trinidad's a name I got aspects from Old English, and then I had a friend help me make this a pronounceable word. Oh god, I'm gonna need to name 2 more settlements. From X. Right, I'm gonna need to give us a name in a bit. Hi, welcome in. Thank you for the hydrate. Did the bonk not work? No. The bonk worked, it just was like the quickest bonk alive. Thanks for the posture check. My spine. No, the sound was just a bit delayed because you redeemed like 3 things at once. I'm good. Prepping D&D, too late, because it's tomorrow. I should pin that message, actually. How are you? That is... There's a typo in that. I shouldn't pin it. I say after having pinned it. Unpin message. GMT +1. I should probably at everyone. Fahrenheit means nothing to me, but I know the weather's been stupidly warm everywhere. Deal with... I mean... Oh, that's a lot. That is a lot. There we go. I'm going to pin this until end of stream, because I'm running this. Ah, sounds excessively painful. Yeah, what happened there? Ah, thank you, thank you. I really keep on meaning to put the... Well, attribution wasn't required for it. It was a customizable model. I keep on meaning to put it down into doobly-doo. I made it more duck-themed. Like, ye. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Because obviously I'm a duck person. Spirit thing. Those are precise words. From precise thoughts. Okay, I'm gonna need to think timelines. If he was a war veteran from the Western War, yes, there is a whole timetable here. Timetable, timeline. How old would he be? I've calculated this before, so it's not unreasonable. I think it's like 40s or 50s or something like that. These are behind the scenes numbers because they sound really stupid if you say them out loud. Western War started then. This is peak yappage. Indeed. So that's in the future. Okay, that's probably slightly in the future, so that would have been that, so then plus like this. Yeah, that works. I mean, 39 is a lot. Still. If you're Fahrenheit, you're probably American. Because there's like 3 countries which use Fahrenheit, and it's... What? Which country uses Fahrenheit? Like, it states Liberia. Is it Burma? It might be Burma. Yeah, can't blame you. We're not gonna get political, but can't blame you. Yeah, thank you for, there is no luck command. I really need to do that at some point. That's on my mental to-do list. That leaves my head every time. When I do finally set it up, it's going to be Quack hasn't set up the luck command. Please try again later, I think. Because that just sounds funny. Because I keep on forgetting to set it up. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for talking. I appreciate it. Yeah. It'll be Anne. We should probably add them to the actual map at some point. Okay, because yeah, that's NPC number 2 I wanted to add real quick. These are just because it's linked and easy, but these are just commoner stat blocks over here, which are probably just gonna be funny and just have a dwarven couple passed out. Oh, A. These are just random factiony things I was thinking up. I love being able to spell. That's a cheeky stat block. Oop. That adds a minute. Adds everything. Why is that person? Has this frozen? No? Okay. It's just this screen is frozen. So I was gonna add them, but like honestly, they're just gonna go invisible. Sorry, I'm not giving you an extra. Free wizard. Explode. What a Pokemon. You know, for Chime Loud. Catch. Basic. Bull. Buildings? Yeah, sure, that works. A jail, theoretically, if it exists. I don't believe it exists, it never does, but theoretically exists. What? Ooh. Yeah, I got distracted. Who would have guessed? Javed's at jail, so. What do we need? Store. I have stuff in my head about the guy. I also need names for them all. That's gonna be fun. I have a list of random names I largely got from a textbook I was reading. You can guess what I do and what I've been reading about, if you can recognize. And one of them wasn't a name, one of them was a thing, and I just turned it into a name. Yeah, there's your fun homework. Question mark. That's just so people can get like basic supplies, and if there's trade coming back and forth, it seems like it could potentially be profitable. Because why not? Shrine seems useful. I like having like a small religious presence, and that gives interaction with the gods. Presumably some sort of like local militiary mob working for the Lord. Don't know what you'd call that. Thoughts. Me, brain. See, I was probably going to put Mushka Lab Lady into Blacksmith, but now we have one of the players playing a muscular Goliath lady, so I don't know how many Goliaths are around, because like that seems like a more rare and exotic thing. But don't just do a dwarven blacksmith, because that's like the stereotype of a century, right? I also need a name for local lord. Or lady. It could be local lady. My brain instantly defaults people to guys. I assume that's because I am one. So I do tend to make an effort to just switch sexes around. Yeah, whatever my bob is. I mean, I also need that. I don't want to repeat too many names from like other factions, because like we have links to Kraken's Bane, which has its own list of factions, and etc. etc. I mean, the Blackwoods were also like all over. This is a more up from Wimborne bit because of politics. Because there's a faction called. I'm gonna have to sort it out later. A thing called Moon's Watch. So I don't want to call them some sport. It is called the Bookkeeper, isn't it? That's all got a death. I love knowing all my lore off by heart. Definitely. There we go. That's the name. The Bookkeeper being our god of death, and us really not liking undead. So that works. That's funny as well when you got them to the accountants or something. Because obviously, you know, medieval serfdom, etc., etc., or maybe not serfdom, but you get the point. Probably that, actually. actually. This being a small agricultural place and being quite hilly. I feel like that's just a thing tonight. We're basically in Wales. I feel like then it probably makes the most sense that we have Shrine to Vidanis, who is our god of halflings and agriculture. Which means probably, you know, we'll roll for it. GM roll. Odd halfling. Even human. Okay, that works. I could also get a name generator. I might honestly just panic names upstream because you know, I think Wilson brought up it's like some sort of disease, but or syndrome or something like that. Actually, yeah, let's not grab too many names right next to each other. I like Wilson as I feel that very much is a surname. Yeah, I'm going to steal these names, which I have no actual reason to, but I just felt like it. Didn't be Lord. So... Sure. Hmm. Oh, it's not working here. Okay, that's annoying. I don't think it will pull me. Doesn't look like it. You're not sure. I want to see how this works, if this works. Well, oh, it's a magnet pull. Okay. Ah. Oh well. Oh, they could probably, like... I assume his body would have been taken because necromancers, right? What sort of map do I want for, like, the actual necromancy there? If I'm smart about this, I could, in fact, do a 2-for-1 type shtick. Yeah, that's cool. What's this about? That could be good. Yes, I'm currently just looking at maps I can yoink. Alternatively, I just use the builder type things or the inbuilt maps you get. But I kind of want to keep the inbuilt max as like a panic. Okay, that thing kind of confuses me, I'm not gonna lie. I thought this was like a asset pack type shtick. Yeah, who knows? I might be a bit tired for this. This was a good experiment, though. Even if it's a pretty short thing, I started later than I wanted because I was just finishing up doing a character with someone, so... Also, need to leave some surprise for tomorrow, right? That's gonna be my excuse. Yeah, that'll be my... Oh, I gotta have a really big raid, that's so cool. I'm gonna feel really cool when I raid out. Right. There's so many of you. That feels pretty great. Yeah, screw it. I'm tired. I should go to sleep and do this not now, but later. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. Thank you for the raids, everyone. Gokul Donk, goodbye. Yep. That's how I'm leaving it. You better do it. I'm watching you.